everybody! So, once again, I'm doing my challenge. I'm probably going to switch it starting tomorrow and do more of just a cooking style with me because people are getting crazy around here. I might beat the little one in a minute. And the camera down here, she can hear me. Y'all can't hear her. Anyways, so today I had Kimberly, Grandma, Monica, and Aunt Lynette all kind of pitch in. So I took pretty much everything from their list to combine. We'll see what I come up with. So 3 votes for lemonade. We'll see what that comes out to. A couple votes for avocado. Got Starkist, mushroom soup, Italian sausage, and mashed potatoes. So let's see what I can come up with. I've been thinking on it a little bit, and I think I'm going to make something along the lines of a potato cake. So I'll probably combine a little bit of everything. I'll probably add a little bit of flour, maybe a little bit of milk. It depends on how loose the mushroom soup makes it. Anyways, I'll be back shortly. Okay, so I've taken 1/4 of the avocado, say about 1/3 of the mushroom soup, definitely 1/3 of a scoop, because actually I'm going to put about half of that because that's a strong flavor. I'll probably put about half of the tuna fish. She gonna get it. And maybe 1/4 cup of Italian sausage. Maybe. We'll see when I get there. But then I'm going to get it all mixed up, see how it looks, add a little bit of flour, and then probably a little bit of milk or water, and we'll go from there. So, this is who I'm talking to. Wave.
Hey.
Wait. Yeah. All right. And wait, can't you see her? There she is. Anyways, this is what I've gotten to. And I'm going to add a little milk because that's definitely way too thick to make this. And then I will be back shortly to see how they turn out. Oh, I did add 1/4 cup of flour. All right, so I added a little bit more potatoes, added some milk. It's got this interesting concept going on. I've got a mime in my bottom right corner here. You can hear her laughing. So I've had oil heating to try to get these cooked. Ah! Apparently I have some water in my oil and didn't know it. I'm being careful. And so we're going to start with a little bit. Who knows? This may turn out better than I think. This may be awful. Either way, it's food and I'll probably eat it. Because food is not necessarily a easy thing to come by sometimes these days. Something that's cool though is I was sent a video recently that our local area is helping people out with some groceries, so that's pretty cool. I am blessed that I don't have to utilize that at this time. Alright, so I'm going to let these cook for a few minutes, see how they brown up. May have too much oil in the pan, but we'll be back. Okay, so I'm going to try to make a little bit of a sauce because I realized, because I am doing this as a sort of chop challenge, if I was to if I was to actually compete with this, I would make a sauce or something to go on the side. Also, if you decide to make this, probably just do it with one meat or the other, because I think that's going to be an interesting concept. Don't be a Dumbo like me and make mashed potatoes first before you put the dry flakes in with the milk. Didn't think that one through. So this sauce is a tablespoon of mayo, about a teaspoon of whole grain garlic mustard. I'm going to pour a little bit of pickle juice in it, because I don't feel like cutting up pickles at the moment. I'm going to add a little bit of sour cream. And I'm going to use a little bit of that pink lemonade to add a little bit of sweetness. And by little, I mean like quarter of a teaspoon. So we'll be back. So I put everything together, and it came out tasting kind of like a remoulade, just chunky sauce. So I think that'll pair with it, just because it's an interesting mixture. I'm going to flip it over, let it brown some more. We'll go from there. Alright, so I've been cooking it. It's a little too, excuse me, wet. I did add an egg and some salt and garlic powder and onion powder and some cayenne pepper. So it's not the worst thing in the world. I've had worse. I guess if I was going to do this in competition, I would just make, well, first I'd make the mashed potatoes before using the dry ones like a dummy. Second, I would put an egg in at the beginning, and I would probably use the fryer and make like a fritter and put more flour in it. I didn't put enough flour in this, so it's more mush than anything. The sauce would have been probably good with, I would have probably put I would have made 2 different potato cakes with the Italian sausage in one and the tuna in another. I know mixing them was weird. I just wanted to see if it would work. I also don't have normal tuna. I have ranch tuna, so it's already a little sweet. The remoulade type sauce tastes pretty good with it. I did try it together. Overall, I would have been chopped. Straight up. But it was fun. It was interesting. Thank you guys for pushing me. I think that putting the lemonade in the remoulade was the best way to go. I can kind of taste it in the mash, but it's not a whole lot. Actually, if I had not put the tuna in everything, the tuna was a great idea. Thank you, Aunt Lynette. I probably should have split it up into 2, having 2 different proteins. But you live, you learn. It's got an interesting flavor. It's a bit of mashed potato with a bit of a green flavor from the avocado, and then the Italian sausage. So, if you were to try this and pan fry it, I would recommend make sure your pan's hot enough, because mine really stuck pretty bad. And just put more flour, because mine is it's a really wet batter or mash, whatever this is. Anyways, thanks for cooking with me today. Tomorrow we'll be back with a different approach. Thanks.